Hello, fellow junkers. This is Kathy, and thank you for coming back to my channel. Today, I'm going to make with you some journal cards that I've made out of business cards. These are some of the samples that I've already made. I've made some into tags and others into cards. So, let's get started. Let me show you up close a little bit. That's 1, 2, and I made these all at the same time. They're kind of fun to make. And the back is just white, so you can journal on them. And that one. Put those aside, and I'm making them out of business cards. Sometimes you can get these at the dollar store. You'll probably get like 5 in a pack. This comes with 300 cards, 10 sheets per card. So that means there's 30 sheets, and they're kind of fun to make. I think this was like, I want to say $8.99. Okie doke. So first thing I do is I remove the edges to the cards. Just like that. Now you could save this and make it into some sort of border. I am not going to do that. I have too many scraps. Next thing I do is fold the cards so they're not detached, but so I clearly can see the line in between the cards. So when I'm collaging, I don't go over it so much, although I will go over it. Just like that. Then the next thing I do is I'm going to cover it with Mod Podge. The whole thing, I'm going to put something behind it. Although with this glass mat, you can just wipe it clean, but stop. Okie doke. And I just cover the entire thing. Now, if you're not a fast worker, you might want to do a portion at a time because Mod Podge does dry quickly. Okay. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take some different pieces to collage. I'm going to use piano paper, which you know I love. I get this usually on eBay from a player piano. And I'm not giving much care to where I put it. See, my Mod Podge already dried. So the lesson learned is only do it partially when I'm doing a video. And Yeah. Okay. What happened here? And you'll notice I'm not paying attention to the lines for this bottom layer. Okay. You want to make sure that the bottom layer is dry. Each layer is dry before you put on the next layer. I'm down in Miami, so when you're working here, everything dries so quickly. Because it's hot. Okie doke. Next, I'm going to use some other layers. I'm going to use some of, this is Tim Holtz. And I want to try to get as much of the white covered as possible. I'm going to cover the whole thing, my bottom layer, with Mod Podge. Besides setting this, it just also gives the cards a little more stability. If you don't have Mod Podge, you can take glue and add a bit of water to it. Okay. Let that dry for a moment. Also going to add, I got this washi tape, which I love. I got this off of Amazon. You get 2 in a packet. It's not cheap. It's like, I want to say $9 for 2. But I just think it was so pretty. Here's where I want to go in and kind of look at where it bends. And I'm going in while the Mod Podge is still drying. That way the tape is sure to dry, sure to stay in place rather. It's a pretty green one. Whoop. This little piece. And this is all my background, so I'm not worrying too much about what it looks like now. I'm just doing it for color. This one has a bicycle. Here we have some flowers. And it's okay if I go over the dividing line. If need be at the end, I can always cut between the cards with scissors. Okay, I do want to add a little bit of color. I have these papers. I'm going to add a little blue. On this layer, because I have the white here, I'm going to add some inks. And may as well put it up here. And this I'm going to put on with glue because this is thick cardstock. Okay, I'm going to add it down here. And I'm just bending it to see where the fold lines are. There we go. Now I can see. Okay. I think that's enough background. I am going to trim off the edges now. That'll just give me a better perspective when I'm adding the little stuff. Okay, I have a little piece of blue left. I'll put that somewhere. Let's put it down here. Okay, I don't think I'll be needing my Mod Podge for a while. So let me put it back. Okay. And let me see what I've got to work with. I do have some text I might want to use, and I'll take this out. I'd like to use some of that. And interesting. I don't think I'm going to use that. Or that. Okay. So the next thing I'm going to add is a little text. Just a few pieces here and there. Oh, I guess I could have used my Mod Podge again. Oh well. And I meant to ink the last piece of newsprint I put down, or text, but I didn't. So let me. Okay. Maybe some here. Okay. Now, it looks like a Mod Podge mess, huh? I'm going to start adding, put this back. See what I have in here. Oh, first I'm going to add some of this pretty paper I have. Let me find out where the center fold is. Okay. So, and it's important to keep going back and checking your lines, because especially if you're like me and you've gone over them, they can become lost. Okay. And I think I want a piece over on the bottom here. Whoop. Okay. Now, let's see what we've got. I have some tickets. So I want some that are possibly, I would like some kind of a bus ticket here. And I love this. This is from Tim Holtz. I wait till they go on sale. It's a ticket book. The thing that you have to worry about when you're doing it all together like this is making sure you find a focal point on each page. See what I've got in here. Might be able to cut that. That's a little large. That's a good one. I cut it. Another little ticket. This is cute. I can use that. I think I can use this if I cut it. This. Be able to use that. Be able to use that if I cut it. And I have these cute, really small things. I love to use numbers. So let me see. Take out some numbers. They're so cute, they're so small. Perfect size. Okay, I think that's going to be plenty of stuff. Okay, let's see what we've got going here. I'm going to cut this. I think I'm going to cut this. Let's see. We'll put it right there. And don't be discouraged. This kind of doesn't come together until the end when you put on your words. And I can still use this. I'm going to cut off some of this. Like that. And I thought this would be perfect down here. Okay. Put on this side, I'll put on this side. Also want to put a little piece of this. This was a card that I embossed and then used metallic wax on. It's kind of cool. I'm just going to use a piece of it up at the top here. Actually, we'll add this one. Okay, let's stick something under the wing there, just like that. Something over here. Let's see. Okay, let us add a little photo. And a little postcard. Need a little bit of color here. Okay. One's okay. This one. Perhaps a number. I think on this one, I'm going to add an actual flower right in the corner. I'm going to add two. Let's see. This one up here needs something. Something. Let's see what I can do up here. Yeah. I always like to rip things and put both halves in the collage. I just think it's cool. Okay. Now, all I'm going to do is add some words. Some words, I think. Let's see. And I like to use these because I can cut them apart. So I can put shine. I can either use shine brightly. This needs something before we shine brightly. Let's see. I think I have a heart in here. And some with some color. Okay. Let's see what I have here. Shine brightly. Me. I like this one. Believe in yourself. I'm just going to use believe. That's one. I'm just going to use see. Maybe I can use see yourself. Okay. Shine brightly. Can use the whole thing over there. See what else? See what else I've got. I want to look at the little ones. Trouveau in my heart would go there. Original could go nowhere. Be brave. Me. Use your wings. I can put that up there. Stay curious. I'm just going to cut this, make it journey, and enjoy. So journey can go up where the bus ticket was. And enjoy could go down here and just and can go here and over here Limited edition. Okay. Alrighty. I'll plop those on. These you want to make sure that you're not going over the fold lines, obviously. Let's make sure. Okay. 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 Now I'm going to trim it again. Just this edge here. Get this stuff out of the way. And I want to fold it in half in particular because I noticed it was having trouble folding. And I'm going to cut it. I'm going to cut it in the back. Okay. And cut it across. Trim that. Okay, so far so good. Fold these. And there. Okay, those are our 10 cards. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to decide if there's any that I want to make into a tag. And I think I can make this into a tag, so I'm simply going to fold it without creasing it and cut off the corners to make it into the shape of a tag. And see if there's another one. I think I can make this into a tag. And the same way. Just like that. And put the holes in for the twine or ribbon. Then these, I'm going to round the corners. I have a Memory Keeper corner rounder, and I'm doing it on the 1/4 inch side. And this is simply because the cards have a tendency to curl up or become dog-eared, and I think they look pretty cool with their corners rounded. This has to be trimmed. And they really make kind of cute little cards in no amount of time. Cards are little mini tags. Okay. One last thing is for the twine. For these, one and two. I like this one, the photograph. Now, one thing you might want to do, now that I'm done, is ink the edges. But you don't have to. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed these, making these cards with using a business card sheet. They're quick and easy, and I think they'll add a lot of interest to your journals. Anyway, thank you for watching, and you all have a great day. Bye.